Sri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om. So we'll study Vivek Chudamani again. We have seen few slokas and we'll quickly go through those slokas first. After a prayer to Shankaracharya and the Mangalacharana, we will start. Shrudasmriti Purananam Alayam Karunalayam Namami Bhagavad Padam Shankaram Loka Shankaram Samasta Janakalyane Naratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Pranatosmyaham. Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om. Sarva Vedanta Siddhanta Gocharam Tamagocharam Govindam Paramanandam Sadgurum Pranatosmyaham. So we have seen this slogan, so I quickly read the meaning and then we'll go further. I bow down to Govinda Sadguru, he who was knowable through the established conclusions of Veda, and yet that he is one who is beyond the reach of the senses, the embodiment of the supreme bliss. Next sloka is very famous, and I always contemplate on this when I study other shastras also. Jantunam narajanma dullabhamata pumsam tato viprata tasmad vaidika dharma marga parata vidvastvam asmat param atmanatma vivechanam svanubhavo brahmatmana samstitihi muktirno shatakodi janma sukritai punyir vina lebhyate. What he says, among all the living beings, human birth is very rare. It is being in the discriminative capacity is also rare. Rare still is being in knowledge. That's Viprada. Rather than it is a devoted adherence to the Vedic path of Dharma. That is Vaidika Dharma Marga Parata. Then one get higher knowledge, higher situated in the higher path in knowledge. Then after that, Anatma Vivechanam, discrimination between the self and the non-self. What is real, what is not real. And after that becomes so anubhava, your own experience. Only after that you will be in Brahmatmanasa, you will be situated in Brahma, or you will be a Brahmanishta. Then you get mukti. This opportunity to get out of this material world, Shatakodi Janma Sukritaihi, after having done Shatakodi Janma Sukrita. Sukrita Punya, good deeds. Without that you cannot get it. So it is showing us the rare opportunity that we have as a human being to get out of this material world. Then he says, Dullapam Trayame Vaitat Devanugraha Hetukam Manushyatvam Mumukshvatvam Mahapurusha Samsrayaha. There's three things that is rare, he says. Only obtained through the grace of Bhagavan. What are they? Human birth, desire of liberation, that's mokshatvam, then refuge in the great spiritual master, great guru. That's also very rare. We have also seen that. Let's go to the next one. Leptva katanchit narajanma dullapam tatra vipumstvam srutipara darshanam Yastvatmamuktau na yededamudhatihi sahyatmahasvam vinihandyasadgrahat. Iha, let me split the words first. I'm not sure we have seen this the last time. Leptua kathanchit narajanma dullabham tatrapi pumstam sruti para darshanam yahatu atma muktau na yateta mudhatihi sa hi atmaha swam vinihanti asadgrahat. What does that mean? But he says, having somehow obtained the rare human birth and even the capacity for a spiritual effort, an understanding of Vedanta, if the deluded person does not strive for liberation, he is indeed a destroyer of himself through the attachment to the unreal. Then he harms his own spiritual good. So basically what he's saying, after having obtained the human birth, and then you also understood Atma Anatma through the Shruti, through Vedas. The 4 sections of the Vedas you went through, you understood these sections, what do they describe? And you end up in Upanishads, you studied Upanishads, you understand Atma, Anatma, you understood the need and how to get out of the material world, you understood it. But still, if you don't strive for it, if you don't go ahead and do it further, then you are actually destroying your Atma. You're doing Atma Hatya. That's what he says. Let's go to the next one. Ida kumanvasti mudhatma yastu swarte pramaditi dullabam manusham deham prapya tatravi paurusham. Itaha kaha nu asti mudhatma ehatu swarte pramaditi dullabam manusham deham prapya tatra abhi paurusham. What he says, having obtained this rare human body, and even the strength and capacity for spiritual effort, pumstam, you have pumstam also. If a person still neglects his own highest good, who will do that, he says? Who indeed can be more deluded than that person? Who will be foolish? Having capacity for spiritual effort, you have a human body, you have pumstam. Now you don't take an effort to get out. He says that is very rare. That is because you're deluded. And he tells you next slok, I will tell you why that delusion comes. Vadantu shastrani yajantu devan kurvantu karmani bhajantu devataha atmaikya bodhena vina vimukti na siddhyati brahma shatantarepi. Because people think, I will do some study of Veda, some recitation of Veda, or scriptures, or Puranas, I will recite. I would offer yajna to devas. I would do some karma, performance of ritual, performance, yaga, homa, havan, etc. Or offer prayers to devata. People think this is enough. Even any one of those. People get attached to this. Shankaracharya says, no. You can do all that. He doesn't say not do it. He says, until Atma Aikya Bodhena, Atma Aikya Bodhena. without the knowledge of oneness, without the direct knowledge of oneness. That's Aikyabodha. Ham Brahmasmi. Without understanding this, not only understanding, without situated in that, you will not get moksha, liberation. And he will go. This is the introduction, but he will take us step by step how to get there in future. Amrdatvasya nashasti vittene tyeva hi shrutihi pravidhi karmano mukter aheduttam spudam yataha. Amrdatvasya na asha asti vittena iti eva hi shrutihi pravidhi karmana muktehe aheduttam spudam yataha. We'll look at the words because we have not seen this before. Amrdatvasya. Amrdatvasya means immortality. Amrta means immortal. Amrdatvasya, immortality. After moksha. Na asha asti. There is no desire, no possibility, no asha, no hope. How? There's no hope of getting moksha basically by wealth. Attain lots of wealth. Moksha will not be there. Iti eva hi. Thus indeed, the Veda Upanishad declares this. It's not him saying it. This is what Veda and Upanishad says it. Karmanaha, after karma, ritual action, liberation is not obtained. This is very clearly stated. What he says, it is very clearly stated in the Vedas. Let the people recite scriptures. There's no hope of attaining immortality through wealth. Therefore, it becomes clear that karma, including rituals and actions done with the material means, is not the direct cause of liberation. He says it could be, but it's not direct cause of it. Karma can help purity of mind. It can be a path, but you don't get moksha because of karma. Moksha comes only through self-knowledge of Atma Jnana. Let's go to the next one. Ato vimukte prayateta vidwan sanyasta bhahyartha sukhas prihasan santam mahantam samuvetya deshikam teno padishtartha samahitatma. We will look at those words also. Ataha vimuktai prayateta vidwan sanyasta bahya artha suha sprihasan santam mahantam samuvetya deshikam tena ubadishta artha samahita atma. What is he saying? Ataha, that means therefore, vidwan is a wise person. Vimuktai, vimukti, we know what vimukti is, liberation, complete liberation. Prayateta, one who should not strive. Bahya artha sukha spriha, desire for pleasure from the external objects. San means the being, having become. Santam, noble. Mahantam, great, exalted person. Desikam, the teacher, the spiritual guru. Samavetya, having approached properly the truth. Tena, upadishta artha, the truth taught by him. Samahida Atma, with the mind firmly absorbed. He's telling you the process. He's telling us the process, how do we get the moksha? So wise person, what do? Wise people seek to strive for liberation. Having given up all the desired pleasures arising from external object, he should properly approach a noble, great guru, teacher. Then his mind will be firmly absorbed in the meaning taught by the guru, and he should continue the path to liberation. This is the path. Giving up the pleasures of the external object, that's a difficult thing for us. So we can remember the story of Nachiketas, young boy, who went to Yamaraj and asking for the truth of the death. Yamaraj says, no, you don't need to know all that. You're a young boy. What do you have to think about this? It was a boon given to him. So he asked, teach me. Tell me what is the secret of death. He says, no, instead of that, what I will do? I will give you all the wealth. I'll make you a big king in the earth. I will give you a lot of riches. I'll give beautiful ladies from Sorgaloka. And they will be your servants. I'll send them with you. What else you need? What else can you ask for? There's nothing more to be asked for. The boy says, that's all great, I understand that. But how long will all this be, or will be with me? Can you guarantee that? Yamaraj says, no, I cannot guarantee that. It can go any time. Yamaraj, boy says, no, if you're going to take it away, why should I have it? I don't need it. You keep it. I want something permanent. I want to know the secret of death. So he was not attracted to any of the pleasures. Then once Yamaraj understood it, then he teaches. And then he teaches the truth, the way of liberation, mukti. How do you obtain the mukti? He teaches the secret of death. After knowing very clearly, he has that dispassion. So that's what he says. After having the dispassion, is that enough? No. Then you have to approach your guru, and the guru will take you to moksha. Next sloka. Uddhare atmanatmanam Maknam samsara varidhau yogarudhattvamasadhya samyak darshana drishtaya. Uddhare atmanatmanam Maknam samsara varidhau yogarudhattvamasadhya samyak darshana drishtaya. And he's giving you how do you get the liberation. What is the process? It says here, Uddharet Atmana Atmanam Bhagnam Samsara Varitau Yoga Arudhatvam Asadya Samyak Darshana Drishtaya. Samyak Darshana Drishtaya Yoga Arudhatvam Asadya. This is our process. First, Samyak Darshana Nishtaya, Yogarudhatvam Asadhya, Samsara Varidhau Bhagnam, Atmanam Uddhare. How do you raise your Atma? Having attained the steadiness in spiritual discipline, first part of it, and firm abidance in the right knowledge, second step. Then one should lift oneself from the ocean of samsara. There is no other way. Yeah, Guru will guide you, Guru will teach you, Guru will show you how to do it. But one has to attain the steady spiritual discipline first. Then the firm abidance to the right knowledge received from the true Guru. Then one lifts oneself. That's what he says. Let's go to the next one. Sanyasya sarva karmani bhavabandha vimuktaye yatyadam panditay dhiray atmabhyasa upastitayhi. Sanyasya sarva karmani bhavabandha vimuktaye yatyayam panditay dhiray atmabhyasa upastitaihi. Let me split those words. Sanyasya sarva karmani bhava bandha vimuktaye. One word has three different words put together as a sandhi. Bhava bandha vimuktaye. Yatyatat panditaihi dhiraihi atma abhyase upastitaihi. What is he talking about? Atma abhyasa upastitaihi panditaihi dhiraihi bhavavanda vimuktaye sarva karmani sanyasya yatyatam. The wise and the steady seekers, having taken up the practice of self-inquiry, mumukshutva, should renounce all karmas, because the karmas are done for sarga prapti, yaga, homas, all sarga praptyartham. He performed. One realizes that Sarga Prapti is also, even though for a long time one should be able to stay there and then enjoy the heavenly pleasure, but it's still, you come back to earth, and then go through the cycle of birth and death. Upanishad very clearly states this. So the wise people would not do that. The wise and the steady seekers are having taken up the practice of self-inquiry. To renounce, then what happened? All these karmas that you do, all the ritualistic performance we do, and strive for the freedom from the bondage of samsara. One will try to get out of this material world. So we'll stop it here. And then we'll continue from 11. We will not go back to first. I just want to get a overview of all that again. Then we'll start from 11 onwards, starting the next session. Sarve bhavantu sukhinaha, sarve santu niramayaha, sarve bhadrani paishyantu, ma kachid dukha bhag bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha.